Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, half of the AFC East squaring off in prime time.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Ty Chandler to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolf. 60,
Penix to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set up. Hawk 70. Go.
Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Penix on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Burrow from the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's marked down, looks like They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Michael Wilson. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go. 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Chandler now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now Penix off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Depper makes the play. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, you love the idea here, partner. He challenged the back end of that cover, too. But it's the strong safety who burns him by stepping in front of that throw.
That's right, Kate. And I'll tell you what, that is about trust. When the D coordinator calls cover 2, he's trusting the strong safety. Yeah, he may be a little better at playing the run, but he's trusting them there to play the pass, to cover half the field. And that's exactly what he does to get the job done. Go get that interception.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. They set up the screen here for Hall. Has some space inside the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
12. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for.
You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to a line. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Chandler now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete. Derrick Henry. This gets forward to around the 29. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
In punt formation.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
One rule on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They start the drive with Hall. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets with an early lead. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the gun, it's Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
11. Cut. Right in. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Connects with his back. Hall. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes he's breaking the right.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jets make it a 16-point ball game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurk, Hurk. Right there, Hurk. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hurk.
Penix here from the gun. This is reeled in by Jauan Jennings. Down the left sideline he goes. And that is a touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm just saying. 180. What is that? 11 MT. 11.
Burrow to the air now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 16-point ball game.
Touchdown.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Our home team, 7. Chase McLaughlin set to
McLaughlin
kick off.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chandler now on the return. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He set up the screen for Henry. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. And on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinesy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Punt down coming up. Punting unit out now. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11,
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6.
Up after that 4-yard gain, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Wow, wide open here, complete. Touchdown, New York! The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chandler now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warrior 70. Come on. Check smash. Cowboy 8, 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. So open space started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Set. Buffalo 18. Pep Mustang 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
3rd down, it's Penix. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Again, Penix to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Street. 70. Hawk 70.
Penix is going to throw again. Connects on the crosser. Racing down the left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
A 56-yard gain on the play. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
60 license. Lightning 18. Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
It's Penix yet again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Last run got them 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Off the play fake, Burrow. It is cut left side. He's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So for halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down.
No play action here. Burrow. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he got it! Interception!
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards on
the line for another 1st and 10.
Complete to number 3, Jerry Jeudy. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got out short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's a forward for a gain of 3. And a Sauce Gardner jumping in there.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. And air it out on 3rd. And this one is launched downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
31. Our home team, 15. Brandon McManus set to
On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Fields with the effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Play action now. Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Penix to throw again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Penix now on first down. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll run here with Henry. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him second and goal from the 4.
Second and goal.
Back to Henry. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Come on. Mustang 19. 60 Bison. Go.
Penix now to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
The offense will line up for
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Half the 60. Half the 60. Banjo.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard
to the line. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Hold 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's get set. Wide 80.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Second and 3 now.
Here we
They go right back to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Nixon on the return. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, snap, Bronco 80.
Penix working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your path. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Street.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
60 Eagles. Exploit them here on this run.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Dragon 60. Go.
Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
First and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
And again, it's Penix. It's caught left side by Hill. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go get 6. Check out.
It's Penix yet again. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They run. Here's Hall. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40.
Burrow on the play action. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he has this down to the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Jets. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jets.
Here, 11. 180. Raise up. Stop.
Here's a give to Hall. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it at the 7. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is it planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
On 1, ready?
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep running away with this. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. And he can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Power squib kick is taken in. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
Penix here from the gun. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodnight, everybody.